This entire Prison Architect series is brought to you guys and made possible by the people who help and support this channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for your amazing support. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. Sorry about the delay in uploads. This is the fall. It's my kind of my busier season, and so I tend to get bogged down with work projects a bit more this time of year, starting right around now, I guess, all the way up until Christmas. So, yeah, uploads were going to slow down a little bit, you know, for expectations' sake. But as you could tell from the intro, because you're watching this video, so you clearly saw the intro, special thank you to the patrons of this channel and the people who are, like, helping to support it, because we just reached our first goal. And the first goal on Patreon, and that is going to allow me to dedicate a single day every single week to this channel. I can close my business for that day. I can stop. I don't have to work that day, and I can use that time to focus on content for YouTube. So that is something that's super important. It's something that, because up until now, I basically get like little gaps here and there, 40 minutes to an hour here and there, spread out all over the place. And trying to produce content that way and keep your mindset in it has been really challenging, is what I'm trying to say. But with this dedicated day now being a thing, I can focus on some of the projects that will take a little bit more planning. Things like Kerbal Space Program and also things like Prison Architect, where I'm trying to think of like what I want to do here or what do I want to do over here. And, you know, these creative things that take some pre-planning before you actually hit record. These are the types of things that I want to do better. I want to do them higher quality. I want to do them at faster pace as well. Maybe not Prison Architect. It uploads pretty frequently, but other things like Kerbal Space Program, for example. And this additional day that I get now, this full day that I get now, it's going to be so helpful. So special thank you to all you people who we got there, okay? We got to the critical milestone that I needed to really start taking this to the next level. So thank you for that. Okay, so enough of that lovey-dovey stuff. Let's talk about this. 6 offices are in this building right now, and there's actually no heat here. So let me make sure this is all warmth as well. We're going to take care of some needs today. Definitely going to want to do that because my staff they're not the happiest bunch of people. Let's put it over here. Yeah. And we're going to go like this. My staff are not the happiest bunch of people. And there's some pretty good reasons behind that. You know, there's some warmth need is a big deal. 40 people with serious complaints. And all of those complaints are warmth, right? Look at this. That's a major, major problem. So what I want to do is I want to deal with the warmth need like once and for all. And I had a really great comment, a really great idea presented to me, and I'm going to totally implement this to see if it works. And that is to stop having people staffed in certain areas and start doing patrol routes instead. And then having those patrol routes be both indoors and outdoors, so that their patrol route takes them outside so they can look at things, but then it also brings them back inside so they can get their warmth needs settled and then brings them back outside. I like that idea a lot, especially in this area where they're outside constantly in this. And they can easily just be like going in here a little bit, right? So let's go ahead and grab these guard patrols. And I want to just extend this route be through here. And we'll bring it like probably all the way down in here like this. So we'll let them kind of come through here, right? So this route should allow them to now patrol into the building. That's what I'm hoping for. Same thing with the armed patrols. They should be on the same route now. So hopefully these guys are going to come into the building a little bit with their patrol route. What I'm hoping for, though, is that they don't all do it at the same time. Well, let's just see if they're going to start doing this. So this guy, I can't see any needs on these guys. Okay, this guy. These guys don't have needs, but this guy's got a warmth need, and his food need is really high too. So let's see what happens to his warmth need. Okay, he went on break anyway, so that doesn't really help me in terms of, like, the example. This person's got a warmth need. And now they're on break. Maybe I can't see it, like, on command, right? Okay, this guy just came back to patrolling. His warmth need's not all the way up, but it is pretty far up. It's just trying to figure out, like, who... Like, this guy right here says he's getting food. But, like, the food is right here. Right? Tons of food right here, dude. Come on up here and get it. He's not going to. He's going to come down Like one of these other ones way down here somewhere. Looks like. Yeah, oh well. Anyway, so offices are getting moved up here. In order to do that, we're just going to take rooms and go like this. Now there's no rooms here, right? And so they should all exit these rooms, come up through this door, and they're going to go through storage. Then they'll come through these double doors, and they're going to find their own office. Here's the warden's office, accountants, chiefs, foremen, lawyers, psychologists. Nice. Okay. So they'll go to their own offices here. I didn't put the flooring in. I mean, it's not super important that I do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's put this yellow carpet back in, because why not? Right through here. Yep, and like that, and like that. And this already has yellow carpet. Okay, good. Maybe we put a road here. There is already a road here. There's already a road right here, but I think it's gravel. I can't quite tell what that is. But I actually would like this to be fast-moving stuff, so asphalt takes care of that problem. So let's get this to be asphalt through here. Like that is fine, yeah. That way, these guys can walk through here back and forth, and they'll be able to... Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So, offices are done. Now, we need to tear all this stuff out, right? Because we're going to turn this area into our visitor center and parole center, right? That was the whole idea. So, let's get all this stuff broken down. Need to go to objects, dismantle object. Here it is. And let's just kind of go through this like this. These rooms are actually pretty close to being done, so I might just leave the walls where they are. Well, actually, I have to move the walls, don't I? I have to move the walls because the rooms need to be expanded, and so they won't actually line up this way either. It's not just this direction, it's this way too. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Yep, all this stuff needs to go. And then I think we're going to get rid of the double door here because that's not necessary. Prisoners need to get into this area through here. So they're going to go through where the water pump is, through the metal detector, and into this area. So this stuff is all going to stay, but the prisoners are getting through here. So our visitors are going to come through this side. Prisoners are going to come through this side. So we can separate sort of what this room looks like based on, you know, restriction. They're coming in kind of like this, although when I originally built this, I intended for the visitors to come in through here and the prisoners to come in through here, back here. But it just didn't work out that way. So I can get rid of this later too. Moving stuff out. Let's demolish this little glass wall. I kind of like the glass walls. It's a really cool addition. Kind of get rid of these walls here. I'd love to keep them around, but, you know, rooms being different sizes. This one might be fine, actually. This one right here looks like it's 5 by 4. So I can extend this one down, but that's going to require me to dip into this a little bit, which it looks like I'm kind of going to have to do anyway. Maybe? Honestly, I think this whole area here should just probably just get eliminated. We should have a different holding cell. Maybe we turn this into the holding cell. It's really close to the exit. Like, it seems like it's be really easy to get out. But if we put the jail door on this side, then they would at least have to run around. Maybe we do that, because this area here, I feel like this whole area should be used for this purpose. There's a lot of people here who need this. Look at all this. Look at all this. Potential violence happening here. Any minute now, they're going to kick off for no reason. Some volatile prisoner is going to start a riot. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Death row is kind of useless. This space up here is pretty useless. What I think I'm going to do with it, though, is I'm going to take about this part right here, and I'm going to turn it into like an indoor yard. And then when I expand these cells up to here, they can use this area as a yard. I probably will do that, or a big common room, but then it's like, because this is like the one yard, right? And I kind of like having everybody in one spot because it makes it easy for you know, me to put guards where I need them. But at the same time, I feel like I'm wasting space here. I don't know. Maybe there's another use for this. Maybe I can make another library or something. There's only one library. I think it's big enough, though. Whole bunch of different shops. Take a look at gangs. So, gangs, right? They own a couple of these rooms right now. Because I've been messing with my staff. And, yeah, when you do that, you move them around, and that's what happens. So, I'm going to have to evict them. And we can do that. It's like there's nobody stationed in here, right? So let me take a look at my deployments really quick here. So right here. Yeah, it's during the white period. This is where there's supposed to be people in here, but there wasn't. Let's get a few people stationed in these rooms. I think 5 is probably good. And then we'll look to evict these guys when we get them in there. But I'm focused on this over here right now. So I think I do. I think I need to just get rid of all these holding cells in the common room and stuff. I think I need to turn it over here. Because really, we're not using it much. There's only 12 normal security prisoners. And I could have 12 normal security prisoners staying in here with bunk beds. And then we could have like the showers and the toilets and stuff on this side. And then these visitors are going to start coming in over here instead. I'm thinking, like, what do I do? Like, normally I just knock it down, but because the normal security prisoners are in there already, most of them are in lockdown. Escape attempts, yeah. Hopkins. Hopkins is a serial killer with cannibalistic tendencies. Likes to decapitate and then dance before eating the flesh of her victims. Enjoys the company of cats and is a fabulous cook. Of course she is. Yeah, so that was a potential problem, but I think that's the gang situation. I think that's the gang thing. So if I go like this, we're currently evicting them. Yeah. We're currently evicting them. So same thing here. I think we're going to be currently evicting these guys here too. So it's not normally like I don't really want to evict them during the time they're going to be coming in, but at the same time, it's kind of when it needs to happen, right? I think it has to go for 24 hours. So gang business. There's a lot of guards in here. I don't think you want to be doing gang business right now. Just throwing that out there as a little bit of a friendly advice, you know. Or maybe you do. You got a lot of guards, lots of tasers. Not going anywhere with that. Meanwhile, this one down here is basically uncontested right now. They're starting to use the common rooms. Are they using the shop, though? I haven't seen anybody actually use the shop, like actually work here. Kind of got me worried that I'm wasting it. Well, and I still have a whole other cell block to build all around here. So, like, I don't know. Oh, I see this. I see what the problem is. They are waiting solitary. Yeah, but they can't do solitary because... you know what? They can't do solitary because I made this maximum security only. So if I do this as shared, they'll be able to get taken to solitary now. The guards will take them to solitary now. Because, like, that's the thing. $6,000 early prisoner rewards. People are making parole. It's nice. We have so many people waiting, though. 21 prisoners are up for parole. That's why I want to get this done. Missed a door. So, how do we want to do this? Unless I get rid of... How do I want to do this? Unless I get rid of this common room, I don't think I can really do what I want to do here. So I think I have to ditch this common room. And let it be so. We're going to get rid of this common room. We're going to go to dismantle objects. Get rid of all this. This is no longer a room for prisoners. All right, now, what do we got going on here? Yep. See, she was taken care of. No deaths, right? Wait a minute. Oh, she's in lockdown. We don't want that. Let's Take that away. And end punishment. Whew. That's tough stuff, man. She's getting taken to... Oh, she's unconscious. That's nice. Good for you. Common room. Let's get the... Get this taken out. Okay, so I'm going to plan this out really quickly. Just kind of think about this for a second, and then... Or I'm not going to. Because why would we want to do that? Okay, mass escape attempt. Can we get this under control? Maybe? Yeah, we can. Only one death. Who is it? Is it a guard? Ah, it's a guard. Damn it. That's going to make staff morale harder to manage. Why are you guys acting up? Like, what spawned it, I wonder? What is it that caused that to happen, right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the staff being unhappy. Maybe they're more likely to push prisoners around when they're pissed off or something. I don't know. I mean, that was the problem before when I tried staff needs, is the staff was always pissed off and they just started killing each other. Not each other. They started killing prisoners with clubs for like the simplest of offenses. They would just kill each. It was like free fire for clubs, for batons. All the prisoners that were dying, it was like killed by guard with baton, killed by guard with baton. I don't know. We got them in solitary now, though, so I think this holding cell is gone. I think we're going to turn it into this. So let's grab... let's dismantle this stuff, too. And we're going to be temporarily... I actually don't want to dismantle this. We're going to temporarily be having no visitation. So let's just get rid of the room. There's no visitation now. You can leave. Busby's father and mother, you guys can leave. This is going to be a tiny holding cell, but it's going to be the holding cell. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this room. I got to call it a holding cell first. So they'll go here. I need to get a door. Like... do the large one. I'll just put it on the side like this, I think. Yeah, like there. We can get rid of this stuff. I think all this stuff can just go. Okay, and then we can make this be a brick wall. We'll want to do this. We'll want to do this fence too. This fence, we don't want it to linger like that. Here we go. We can also make this gravel, and all this can be gravel too. There we go. Cool. Now I'm gonna take and put in the necessities: toilet and a bench. So, do toilets along this edge. You don't need that many. You can go like maybe just 3 actually. And then we'll do showers as well. Where are you? There it is. Shower heads on this side. Yeah, that's fine. We can then do the benches. So we'll have a bench be here and here. Or not. Maybe more like this. Yeah, and then the bunk beds, right? We're going to want to put bunk beds along walls here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. It's probably fine, just like this. We're not going to take any more normal sex, so this is going to be our holding cell, right? And I want to get the water run in, so looks like might be able to pull it off if I just go this way with it. I think so. I think going like this should be long enough to reach. I say that with all the confidence in the world that it's true, as you can tell. Then, probably a door servo on this, just so that my guards don't have to be on there all the time. Although there is going to be a guard station in here at all times, so I guess it's probably not necessary to do a door servo. That won't be necessary. We're going to put all that stuff in. Now that that's designated as a holding cell, I'm going to go ahead and go like this. And then take the room designation of this and bring it out. So this is no longer the holding cell. Now it's over here. All you guys should be moved to this cell over here. There we go. Yep, there's always a person stationed in there at all periods of time, right? Yep, all hours of the day, there's at least one in there. Okay, good. Okay, that means that I can start dismantling all of these objects. So we can get rid of all this stuff. Which is a lot of stuff, admittedly. It's a lot of stuff to get rid of. But we're going to do it. Because we're going to repurpose this whole area. We need another visitation area bad. Yep, there we go. Okay. We need to get rid of the walls as well. These workmen, they work so fast, don't they? So fast. Already done. Tearing down all the walls, even. I think we maybe extend this out just a little bit more. I don't think there's a reason to do this anymore. No, I don't see it. Let's go like this. That'll work. Welcome to the new visitor center, everyone. So, I need to get rid of this radiator because it's in the bad spot. I probably should move it down here. Well, I need two of them because this is a really big area. And I'm not sure how the walls are going to separate things yet. So what I should be doing is thinking about that. How are the walls going to be separating things? So let me give this some thought, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. So I've got the basic framework kind of set up here, and we're starting to get the tables put in. We got a large visitation area that's down in this area, and basically the prisoners are, the visitors are going to come through here, and then they're in the visitors area. That's fine. Now over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parole rooms, okay? Instead of these original 4. I'm going to keep these 4 for now until we rush through all these parole, and then I'm probably going to get rid of these parole rooms and turn them into more solitary because we're getting a little bit tight on that resource as far as like solitary space is concerned. So next is to make sure all these things are like good to go as far as utilities go. And for the most part, they are. I'm going to run this little line right through here just because I think it's necessary. But aside from that, I think we're good. Then, the hot water system. This is the part where things get a little bit weird because I'm not sure one radiator is going to... It's going to need 2 at least, so maybe the water... Okay, the water boiler is here. That's actually not that bad then. We're going to go, I think, this way. If I put one here at the end of this hall, and then there's also one down here, which I don't have a spot for it down here. I need to put it here. Boiler. I wish the boilers were in utilities. I understand why they're not, but I wish they were. Maybe we put it here instead. Yeah, that's probably fine. So then I could just extend that pipe to be there. Then as it comes up here, we'll have another boiler be at the end of the hall, like this. Hopefully that results in this whole place being nice and toasty and warm. Floor-wise, what do we want the floor to be in here? I don't know. I guess we could try just the same mosaic floor, or maybe we just make it nice hardwood. I can give them nice wooden boards. We can give it nice hardwood. I like the hardwood floors. All the way out through here, all the way through here. And then in these offices too. In these parole rooms as well. I think that's a good idea. Let's grab brick wall. We need to replace that wall, and we need to replace this wall. Now, prisoners are going to come into visitation through right here. Actually, I mean, they're already coming through this. Maybe we can get them to come in through here. Walk through this parole room. Or maybe we don't have this be a parole room. It's a little bit weird. It's almost like this room is so awkward. But it's just the way this place is designed. Because it wasn't designed to be this visitation initially. Yeah, we'll figure out what I want to do there for in a second, but if I let them get on with this for a second, just let me see what it looks like. We're going to need more visitors tables, actually. We need them to be in here for all the parole. So we're going to go like, I think like this. Put the prisoner all the way in the back and let the lawyers and stuff be closest to the door. So if they want to escape and get out, they can get out, you know? This room here is a little bit bigger than the others. Because just the way the size of everything was. So we'll just put it like that and like that. Fine. How's the temperature looking in here? Yeah, I was worried about that. I think it's these windows. If we get rid of the windows, we should be good. I think getting rid of these windows will take care of it. Okay, windows are gone. And it's starting to get a little bit warmer in there now. Okay, good. Yeah, we're warming up now. Good. There's still the problem with this room, and that's because this door is actually facing outside. So I think what I need to do here is I need to lay foundation and make this indoors. Which, or I could just give it its own, I could just give it its own radiator. It wouldn't be difficult to do. I could put it right there. Yeah, let's just do that. It's probably easiest. Radiator here. And then I want to make this the wall as well, because this is right now a fence. So good. And then we'll do the same thing. Visitors table. And we'll put the... like that. I think the prisoners are going to come in through here. So what I probably want to do with that situation is I need to make sure that they don't bring anything like metal detector wise, right? They need to go through the metal detector. Speaking of which, the visitors no longer have to go through the metal detector, which I think is an unrealistic approach. I mean, it's possible that it's not necessary. I've heard some people tell me it's not necessary, but I find it's an unreasonable approach to allow visitors into the prison and be able to go and see prisoners across from a table and not have a metal detector. So we're going to have to do that anyway. Let's grab, we'll do 2 of them outside like this. No, let's put them inside. Fine, we have the room. And then I'm going to put one here, I think, as well. Is it up here? I'll come through this way. Yeah, probably come through this way, actually. I could extend the wall out one. That's doable. If I say I want the foundation to be like that. Sorry, like this. Yeah. If I say to make that a foundation like that, it should demolish this wall and replace it with a wall like this, I believe. Then once that's done, we can do a regular door like this, and we can put the metal detector right here. Yep. That. It's a little bit weird, but it's the little unconventional things like that are what I think gives my prisons their charm. Unconventional, aka sloppy. That's good. I could have just moved that over, but whatever. Fine. Solitary 3 hours, yeah. Our solitary is not full. I'm not sure what your... Okay, she's getting taken. It's fine. Ella Fletcher. What did you do, Ella? 26 years for multiple crimes, including torture, false imprisonment, and torture. All right, so you're nasty. I get it. Torturing people, huh? Rape, violent disorder, and perjury. Charlie Gall. I think Charlie's a female name, too. It is. And people don't know that. It is. Oh, that's my bad. Uh-huh. Yeah. You guys probably saw me miss that, didn't you? You guys probably saw me. If you saw me, why didn't you tell me? Probably did already. Comments are already... You probably already commented. And, you know... It's just like... Then you watch the end of the video and you go, it's so easy to tell when you guys don't watch the whole video and you make a comment. It's like, it's so easy to tell. Because it's just like, oh, yeah, that person's told me something that was already fixed 5 minutes later. You can tell, we got you. Now we're deleting comments. All the comments are being deleted now. See? Now you're never going to know they existed. All right, so I think this is probably pretty good. This is visitation. Now let's go with parole. Parole. Never find it. There it is. Let's make this a parole room, and then all of this, and all of this. There we go. Yep, and then we want a garden here, kind of at all times. Or not. I guess it'll just be one time. But I want it during, like, all hours of the day, really. So kind of like this. Yep. Kind of like that, yeah. Looks good to me. We don't need it during the night, because nobody's going to get parole during the night, so. All right, so our parole/visitor center is done. I think it looks okay. I wish there was like more decorative things I could do to it, but it is what it is. We have to also put in the wooden floor in this room. Forgot the doors again, didn't I? Sure did. Yep. Oh, we still, yeah, we have the metal detectors there, so it's fine. So I think this is good to go now. Everything's hooked up, looking good. Capacity's looking good. And we can't really see it, but there's asphalt path right here, so staff that go through here could get there. Fine. Maybe we do this, actually. Instead of a welcome center here, what I could do is put a couple of benches. Kind of like, maybe, yeah, maybe like this and like this. No, not that. We could do a serving table. Oh, yeah, that's this for sure. Serving table right here. And then we can put benches inside here. Hang on, let's do it this way. Yeah. That works. And then the staff can get some food, right? Because this is all staff only. There we go. Same thing with that. And that. And that. Yeah. That should do it right there. Parole rooms for everybody, but this is visitations are only staff only, so we need to make this be open. There we go. Now we're done with it. So, in this episode, did we not take care of the warmth need? No, we didn't. I said I was going to, and then I totally got distracted with this, and I didn't take care of it. That's right. So we can make a move, I guess, on that. We can get started and make a move on that. So we could go with the guard patrols. We started up here. We did this part. How does that work? How's that working out? This guy's got a warmth need. Only one of them has a warmth need. It's this one here. So maybe it's working okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to go do a shakedown. I haven't done a shakedown in forever. I need to do that. I've got 52 grand left. We've got a double wall out here, but no way to get in there. So I actually should probably go like this. Staff door right here. Just so they can kind of get in and out of this little area here. Get the wood. This guy's completely trapped. Thankfully, he doesn't have needs. All the way down, this guy's trapped. All the way down, yep, like this. So we could... Is this supposed to be double wide? Yeah, except for there. Okay. So we could extend this some more. Bring this perimeter wall out even more. It does dig into my forestry quite a bit, which is like the reason why I didn't want to do it. But it's better than these guys digging out, right? So I think we should do that. We should go like this with this perimeter wall all the way to here. For some reason I can't build there. But I'm going to do that. All right. Cuts into my forestry. Totally does. We can get rid of the forestry here. And also this little line right here, because there's nothing that's going to be able to be growing there. So all those trees will get cut down. Not sure. It's this tree is getting dismantled, I think. Yeah. Through here. There's no reason for a perimeter wall through there. And then we just put a staff door in right there. So that the guards or the workmen and the guards and all that stuff can get through. This is still marked as forestry twice. Where is it just this? Oh, where the wall is being built is still marked as a forestry. I see. Like that. Okay. Cool. It's expensive, but it's all in the name of security. That's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I'm not sure about the warmth thing. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna do what you recommended and put my patrol routes indoor and outdoor, like kind of mix in between, and see if that really solves any of the problems. Because some of these guys still have really big warmth needs, but if you take a look at staff needs, did that little bit, probably it didn't change anything. That little bit isn't gonna do it. So let me play around with this a little bit more, get the patrol routes set up and like get it a little bit different. And when we come back, I'll show you whether or not it's worked or not. I'll let this run for a couple of days, and I'll show you. So, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the support. Really appreciate all the views, and like just keep being awesome. Just keep being you guys, man. Do what you do. Like the video if you want to like it. Dislike it if you want to dislike it. Subscribe if you want more. Hit the little bell icon on the subscribe button. You can get notified whenever new videos are available. I'm Charlie. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.